I think I worry a lot these days about people being disconnected and not finding ways of really connecting in person and on a human level and on a creative level. The decline in third spaces has really eroded our sense of community. We're losing shopping malls, we're losing parks, we're losing libraries and community centers.
And when that space is lost, we're not getting as much done in our personal lives. We're not growing as well as we could there.
And that has ripple effects through the entirety of your life.
Eugene Creation Exchange began with a book club that Georgia and I started. We had this thought, what if we made it an art club? And that's when we began dreaming up like open studio and embroidery nights and paint in the park.
Part of the reason I enjoy Creation Exchange is they have hosted events where you do different things.
I think now more than ever, we all need to be in community. Like, we need each other.
The other part is that you can see what other people are working on and get inspiration. Working in a vacuum kind of removes you from that.
And whether people come and they're even like doing art at all, or if they're just coming to hang out, it's just a chance for us all to be in community.
That feeling of things being like home. Participating in groups like Creation Exchange helps out with having that moment kind of clicking for you.
What the Eugene Makerspace mission statement means to me personally is it's a place where people from all walks of life can share knowledge together freely. Unlike a place that would only do woodworking or only electronics or only fiber art, we can bring all of those together.
The Makerspace has had some real high points. I know when I joined, there was a real kind of buzz of people in there doing interesting projects, kind of feeding off of each other's energy. Over the years, I could see the energy change. It went from being like a kind of very vibrant space to one that was a little bit abandoned, a little bit neglected.
The Eugene Makerspace caught fire in September of 2024. The impact it had on the members and the patrons was pretty enormous.
There was a moment there where, as we were reflecting on the fire in the weeks after that, there was a real question as to whether we really wanted to rebuild.
We started meeting outside of the Makerspace, and we actually started rebuilding a community, and we built a new community. There was a phoenix on the postcard on our first meeting, and I took that as a sign for a rebirth for the Makerspace.
The community that came out of that was surrounding the Makerspace, came to the front in a way that it had kind of receded. We saw more enthusiasm, we saw more bodies, people showing up at our events than we'd seen in a long time.
My name is Audra Olazabal. I have a PhD in applied developmental psychology from Fordham University. But my background as relevant to this is that I researched and studied creativity and community building. In terms of third spaces or places in the community where you can be creative, what we've seen in the last several decades is a huge decline in these kind of spaces. Another thing that's important when you talk about community and creativity is that the creativity of a community helps define it. And you see that reflected in the kind of events that they put on and the kind of values that the community focuses on.
And the key part of that is that we need people showing up. People always think like, oh, it's great that it's there, I should go down there one day. Without people working on interesting stuff, we're basically just a building.
It's very important for everyone to have access to safe spaces to create art in community so that we all individually have the opportunity to process our feelings through art, whatever medium it is. Through processing it in a safe space, I believe that everyone can then feel empowered to then go back out into the world and advocate for what matters and be leaders.